everyone. I hope you're doing well. I want to start off by saying I am so thankful for all of you guys that watch these videos. I'm so thankful for those of you that have subscribed, that have liked videos, that have commented. My channel is not to the point by any means that I've made any money off of it from YouTube, but just seeing that you like my videos, and those of you that have subscribed, those of you that have commented, it just shows me that I'm not just making them for myself, and that they are an encouragement to others. And yeah, it's an encouragement to me that I'm encouraging somebody. So thank you so much. If you're watching these and you haven't subscribed, please do. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up, comment if you have questions for me, any of that stuff. I enjoy doing this, and I enjoy sharing our life. Traditionally, a lot of missionaries will share their life in a paper newsletter, and we do that, but it's not my specialty. I'm not an English grammar kind of person, and I've never been the best at putting my thoughts down on paper, but I have no problem putting my phone on a stand and putting my face in front of the camera and saying, hey guys, this is what happened today. And so if you like these, share them with other people, like them yourself, send me questions. We have a Facebook page that's called Bar Family Teachers, just like our YouTube channel, Bar Family Teachers. And we also have an Instagram account that's called Bar Family Teachers. So all the same title. And we're trying to share everyday life as much as we can. I'm learning that it's much harder to, just pick up the phone with the camera and go around and share what life is like with having foster daughters, because you can't get them on camera. But I'm still trying to share what life is like as much as I possibly can. So, I wanted to talk about today how, now I'm drawing a blank. Just how it's been good to rest today and recharge. Dan coached a basketball tournament today, and as far as I know, I don't think they won any of the games. They played 3 games, maybe won one of them, possibly. I don't know. I went to the last game. I took Thomas and went this morning. They weren't playing, and so Thomas and I hung out at the school for a little bit, and then I came back and I was exhausted, so I took a nap, and then I took one of the twins later on, and we caught the last game. So that was good, to catch that last game. But it's been a rough season for the boys. And here, culturally, a lot of times we end up playing older teams and teams that have seasons where they're playing all year round and they're just playing that sport. And our season just started in like mid-January, and it's about over, and our boys are young, and so anyways, that's just been hard and challenging. But I remember the one main thing that I wanted to share today was an answer to prayer that we have had. I've been wearing a shirt, I don't know if you can see it. It says, "Don't panic, just pray." And the shirt is just so appropriate to our lives right now, because as a missionary, or just as a person in general, there's so many different things that can happen in your life, and I can't get my phone to stand up. It's not gonna stand up. We've had so many different things happen in our life, and people in general can have, things happen in their life, and what's our first reaction? Like, what's our first thought. And a lot of times it's like, oh no, what do I do? And you just freak out and you have anxiety and possibly like depression, and it's just can be very hard and challenging to deal with whatever you're going through. And Dan has been so good at getting me t-shirts with appropriate sayings, and this is my favorite because it's a great reminder of just a lot of times when something is difficult or I don't understand something, it's like, and no, I need to, don't panic, just pray. And one of the issues we have had, we found out that our landlord wants to move into our house. I shared that in an earlier video. So with that, we have to move. We've lived here for 5 years. This is our 5th year, and this will be our 5th move, okay? The longer you stay in a house, the more stuff you accumulate. And originally, the family's house or the couple's house that we're moving into, they are moving out the 21st. The house is getting cleaned the 22nd and inspected by the landlord, and then we were told that we could move in the 23rd. Well, we are flying to the United States the evening of the 25th. So that leaves us like 2.5 days to move. And I'm looking at all of our stuff. I'm thinking about the fact that we probably won't have enough boxes for everything, and we'll probably just like physically be picking stuff up and putting them, taking them there and then putting them in place. And so I was like, I don't want to have to move everything in 2.5 days. You know, if there's anything that they are like selling but could still use before they leave, if they would allow us to move those things over early, or if they would just be willing to store those things, that would make less for us to have to move last minute. Well, the main people that are buying the things in their house were still looking for a house to move into themselves, and they were having problems finding a house. Well, they have found a house, and they are moving into that house April 1st. So the people's house that we're moving into, they're giving a lot of their stuff to this to these 2 ladies. And so that means, I don't know why I can't, there we go. That means that these 2 ladies are going to need this couple stuff as soon as possible. So we are going to move some of our things into the house that we will be moving into starting March 30th. And I am not bummed about the fact that we, won't have this stuff for 2 months or whatever. It's just less we'll have to move last minute. Our house will be less cluttered here, so we can start cleaning. I'm excited, and it was just, yes, this is a great answer to prayer. I'm not one that does well last minute. I like to try to think things through and have things planned out. I mean, yes, I do change my mind last minute, as Dan will tell you, but any big stuff that I don't have to do last minute, especially moving, is a lot less stress on me, because we've got quite the situation. We're moving May 30th, and then so before then, at the latest, May 22nd, we have to have an answer on where the twins are going, what that looks like. So the social work office has to make that decision, and then we move, and then we get on an airplane, and then we'll have a pretty busy summer, whether we try to make it busy or not, because there's just all these churches and people to see and things like that. So it's exciting. I'm so looking forward to this summer. There's some days where I'm just like, I just want summer to be here now. I just want a hug from my grandma or whatever. I know Thomas is gonna thoroughly enjoy the summer, And so, yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it, and getting this email saying that we get to move some of our stuff over early, that will make moving that much less stressful. And so, yeah, and there's a yard sale in April at school, so I need to figure out like what we're gonna put in it and what we're gonna sell at that, and just how different pieces are gonna come together. And yeah, but the Lord is putting my mind at ease and answering prayers. Like, we know what house we're moving into. We know we can start moving some things March 30th. We know somebody that's got a truck to help us move things. And yeah, pieces are coming together. Things are less unknown. We have a car to drive while we're in the States. We do have the prayer request of figuring out who's gonna watch our car and our bike, our motorcycle, while we're in the States this summer. We're hoping that our helper will live in the house that we're moving into, so that somebody's there to watch Phil, our dog. And so, yeah, there's a lot of pieces to come together, but the Lord's got this, and I'm reminded of that. One of the missionaries shared, like, yeah, I have this prayer request and, this and that is going on, but it's okay, because the Lord already knows the answer. And I hope and pray that eventually I can get to that point. Like, yeah, He does have the answer, and just remember that and not stress. So that's it for today. We'll talk to you later. Bye. God bless. Have a great day.